Alright, so today's lesson is 7.2, Additional Data and Outlier. An outlier is a value that is very different from the other values, so it stands out. That's what it means. Adding additional data. So step 1, find the landmarks for the given data. So this is yesterday's lesson. You have to find the mean, median, mode, and range. Add the new data to the table. Recalculate the landmarks for the new data. So that means you have to recalculate the mean, median, mode, and range again. Find the mean, median, mode, and range for the data. So looking at our data. So first you have to find the mean, median, and mode. So mean, remember, you have to add up all these numbers and divide it by however numbers you have. So you have 5 plus 3 plus 0 plus 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 3. Don't forget that 0 because you have to include that as adding a number. So 5 plus 3 is 8. This is 9, and this is 5. 9 plus 8 is 17, so 17 plus 5, 17, 18, 19, 20, 17, 18, is 22. Add up how many numbers you have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now you have 22, and you're going to divide it by 7. 7 goes into 22 3 times, which is 21. Subtract, and you're left with 1. Make your decimal, add your 3 zeros, bring down. 7 goes into 10 once, which is 7. Subtract is 3. Bring down the next 0. 7 goes into 30 4 times, which is 28. Subtract, and you have a 2. Bring down the last 0. 7 goes into 20 twice, which is 14. Okay, this 2 is going to tell this 4 to stay, so your average is 3.14. Median. Remember, median is from least to greatest. You have to order it. So least number is 0. Then you have 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you start crossing out from smallest to the biggest until you're left with the middle number, which is 3. Mode is most occurring, so since you've already listed least from least to greatest, you can see that we have mode would be 3 and 5. You can always have more than one number for a mode. And a range is taking the biggest number, which is 5, subtracted by the smallest number, which is 0, and you get the range of 5. Now, let's look at the second part. In 1997, there were 3 snowstorms, and in 1998 there were 4 snowstorms. Add this data to the table and find the mean, median, mode, and range. Alright, so we have to find the mean. We already know the total was 22, so I'm going to take the amount that we had from previous, add 3 more plus 4 more, so you have 25 plus 4, which equals 29. Now you have to divide it by 29, or divide it by 7, but adding 2 more numbers would be 9. So now 9 goes into 29 3 times, which is 27. Subtract, and you get a remainder of 2. Add your decimal and 3 zeros. 9 goes into 20 twice, which is 18. Subtract, and you get a 2. Bring down the next 0. You'll notice that it's going to repeat. So here, this 2 is going to tell this 2 to stay, so the answer is 3.22. Okay, so now you've got the new mean. So it looks like the mean went up from the previous. Now let's look at the median. Median, you have to remember, you have to write from the least to greatest. So here we had 0, 2, 3, 3, 0, 2, 3, 3, and 4, 5, 5. 4, 5, and 5. That's the old number. But remember, the new one, we have to add a 3 and a 4. So add a 3 and another 4. Now cross it out from left to right, and you still get the median of 3. Mode is most occurring. If you look at 3 is the most occurring. Range is you take 5, the biggest number, minus the smallest number, and you still get 5. So you'll notice the mode change, which now you only have 1, and the median and the range still stayed the same. Okay, the next instruction says identifying outliers. Remember, it's a number that stands out, that's from the rest of the set. So it says draw a number line. Plot the data. Look at the plot as that is well above or below the rest of the numbers. So here's your example. You have 11, 12, 11, 13, 14, 15, 9, 10, 3, 11, 12, and another 11. So here I'm going to number my smallest number is 3, and then so I'm just going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, so there's my number line. So now here I say 12, I make an X above the 12. 11, make an X. 13, make an X. 14, make an X. 15, oops, make an X. 9, make an X. 10, make an X. 3, make an X. 11, now 11 occurs again, so I'm going to put another X above that 11. 12 occurs again, and then another 11. Now look at this. What number is not in the set? Well, here's your set right here. What number is outside of that set? Well, 3 is, so 3 would be your outlier.